Boy Poetic, one and only Poetic, right here with the Hype magazine. You know, headline, Shay Star Radio. It's going down. Let's go.
Now I know why they call you pro.
Hey, what up, y'all? It's your girl, Vivica Fox, and you are watching ShayStar.com. Enjoy.
More like a private, you a parent. I'm a pirate, got my scope set to silent. All my titans moving, fighting. This is life, wear and tear like a Chevy with high might. Got strike, my sword, the streets, and my peace. And my piece of pie, cause I'm a beast. Got my strike, my sword.
Okay, so done talking about all of that and then some. Because you guys already know, when I have this other chair sitting here, that means that we have a whole nother situation going on. So if you guys have been following the promo, I don't know, for like the last month and a half, I don't know, we've been trying to just, but no, real talk, y'all know I'm just very transparent. It just is what it is. But without further ado, I want to say welcome, and what's up to the homie Poetic. What's up? Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Yay! Yeah. Turn up. Make sure it's on.
1 2
Mic
1
check.
2.
1 2 1 2 1
1
2.
2.
Are we there? We're live. Hello.
We live.
How
What
are
it
you
is.
doing? Hello there.
Shay Star in the building.
Shay Star is always in the building. If you don't know, you better ask somebody.
Yes.
Poetic, what up?
What's good? What's good, sis?
Hey man, we here. We in the building. We hanging out, literally in the building.
Yeah. It's good. It's good. We met under the most humblest situation.
Man,
it was so cool.
I'm telling you, man. Big shout out to my bro, my big bro, the one and only DJ Unique of the legendary hip hop group Lost Boys.
Yeah.
He has been rocking with me literally since day one of my Shay Star journey when I came into this as an artist, which a lot of my close relationships coming up in the game were with DJs, because I understood that as an artist you have to befriend the DJs.
Right.
Because who else is going to play your music? You feel what
Nobody.
I'm saying? So, 10, 11, 12 years ago when I was still chasing that R&B diva dream, DJ Unique was, definitely one of the first to spin my music, interview me on internet radio when that, was becoming of age.
Right.
He's actually the first person that gave me the opportunity to actually do radio.
What?
Yes. These are artifacts that I'm dropping here right now.
But
Yeah.
don't get it twisted,
Yeah.
y'all. The vocals are loco.
You know,
got 'em,
I kind of stopped that, you know what I'm saying? But, the vocals definitely, me.
Yeah.
They there. You feel what I'm saying?
You
I was,
already know.
I was alright or whatever.
You
But,
already know.
big shout out to DJ Unique. He definitely
Yeah.
helped put me in the game.
No doubt.
.com radio. The Shay Star radio mixtape series that we
Right.
did was bananas. Shout out to him. We were getting
Yeah.
hundreds of thousands of views and stuff like per week. I really should start probably doing those again, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, DJ Unique, he came down here, had a birthday party, out the blue, which was crazy to me.
Killed it.
For him to come here of all places. And yes, we got a chance to chop it up, and we kind of like became family over the last couple of
Right.
months, so we definitely appreciate you for rocking out with us and supporting it and believing the vision. And you got some pretty dope stuff going on yourself, so introduce yourself to these folks out here in the world and let them know what you got going
What's
on.
going on, Shay Star Radio? Your boy, one and only Poetic in the building. You know what I mean? Inspirational hip hop artist #1 right now. Check the charts.
Check the charts.
Just doing my thing, man. Just got into acting, doing a lot of acting with plays and things like that. Traveling, got touring with that. Did a little minor radio tour down south, down towards Valdosta, Macon, Georgia, all of that. Tallahassee. We hit Daytona Beach, all these other places. So, just promoting the music, just doing what I do, doing this hip hop thing.
Yeah, I got a chance to hear, some of your stuff, and it's very inspirational. How did you get into the lane of inspirational would you call it poetry, or would you more so call it like rap? How would you classify it?
Yeah, I call it inspirational hip hop because that's all I do is spit inspiration. So my story is kind of bleak when it comes to the industry, because I kind of went straight to the top with freestyling and doing it back in the day. Got a chance to open up a tip in 2001 at Shooter's Bar and Grill. Long story, long time ago. And
Clearly
had a lot of people trying to sign me, Sony, Epic, and J, and management wasn't right. So mess around, didn't do the deal. Of course, labels don't negotiate with artists back then, and we didn't have nothing but a physical press kit back then. So left the game for a minute, went and got spiritual, got baptized, all of that stuff. Came back now,
Amen.
Harder than ever, and just doing what I do. I mean, a lyrical massacre. They call me the Beast. I lays it down. That's what I do. Y'all gotta look into it. One and only poetic.org. Check me out.
.org. Okay. We're making some coins. Tax that ass.
It is what it is. But no, I love the energy. I love you, the support, and everything that you're doing. I mean, it's always great. I love coming out, hanging out with you, because you really know what you're doing as far as a host.
Thank you.
And you know the lane of the artist, host, DJ, like you said a minute ago, and that means a lot, because a lot of people don't know.
Yeah, and you know what? I think it resonated for me in such a deep way when I switched over to media and started, shaystar.com.
Right.
And it's like, I came into the blogging game really when it was still fairly new. We didn't have Shade Room and all of these other, big, Say Cheese, big blogs and stuff. I think World Star and This Is 50 were kind of like the only mainstream urban outlets, that we had, of course, allhiphop.com and stuff like that.
Right.
But like the wave of bloggers hadn't just hit yet. So, me transitioning over to the media aspect of it as an artist, I always said, damn, I wish I knew somebody like myself when I was an artist, you know what I mean? Because it's like you need people who are going to be willing to provide these platforms that. And it's one thing to have a platform, but have a platform that's respected.
Right.
Have a platform that people are going to actually pay attention to.
Right.
And, I thank God that, my platform, was, amongst those that were respected. And, I was able to kind of take the blogging game by storm, and it turned into what it is. But it all came full circle for me when I was able to give artists the opportunity that I wish I had as an artist, you know what I mean? And I know what it took to drive up and down the highway and, build with these DJs and build with the promoters and build with the people. I've been coming back and forth to Atlanta for 12 years, you know what I'm saying? Just building relationships. So when I moved here, a lot of people are like, damn, Shay, you just kind of hit the ground running. But it's like, no, this is 12 years of relationships that I've been building, and just when I got here, I knew that I had to utilize them, and the DJs have been a very integral part of that. Like very, very, very important. And I'm very deeply connected to the DJs. So DJs really connect the artist to the audience. And I don't think people really understand that.
They try to skip a step.
No,
but
you can't
skip.
You can't. And don't come to the club yelling at the DJ because he's not playing your music. Nigga, I'm not getting paid to play your music. Who are you?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Beyonce's not paying me to play her music. But if it's hot, guess what? I'm gonna play it. Right. So you just kind of got to get in the realm of relationships are key in this business, and support is key. If you want people to support you, guess what? You got to support other people, So when I, hit you up, even if it's last minute, an hour before, hey, you want to come out, you want to pull up on us, whatever, you always come. So then, you don't even know what opportunities or networking you can do just by pulling up. You feel what I'm saying? And I think people don't understand the art of networking and relationships anymore, especially in 2018.
That's the key, because when I was on the scene back in the day, we had fan pages of lists, people who sign up if they bought the CD or if they got the flyer, out here on the streets grinding with the street team. You know what I mean? Yeah. Now all y'all got to do is sign on the login.
That's it.
Get you an account, and then you look like you're somebody. But when it's time to rap, Oh, I'm just saying. You know,
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. But seriously though, I mean, you know, it's kind of like it's you have your whole. We didn't have any profiles, anything like that. MySpace was just coming out, and it was like, what is this? I don't know how to use this thing. You know. So now we got all this stuff. So you got to learn how to. You got to make that transition as an artist. You got to be hungry. You got to want it. You got to dig deep. You got to figure out what do I need to do to be popping in this era, right now. And if you can't do it, so be it. Sayonara.
Sayonara.
See ya. You got to pass something on to these kids that's a nugget that they can hold on to. These kids don't have no fathers. They don't have no role models. They don't have nobody to tell them, don't do that, do this. So you got to show them and model the way. That's why I'm so upset with people like Kanye West that sit around playing with it. You know,
got all that influence.
You know, everybody's a Jay-Z
all that
fan.
power, but it took your wife to get somebody pardoned.
Right.
By the way.
Right.
From jail.
Everybody's a Jay-Z fan.
Shout out to
I'm
Kim
not a Jay-Z
Kardashian
fan.
West making real political moves out here in the streets.
I was a Tupac fan because Tupac was conscious and trying to help. Tupac had over 30 homes throughout the United States that he was helping people get baths, get fresh meals, hot meals for homeless. He was harassing the police, going around recording them back then, trying to get them to stop harassing us. You know what I mean? Yeah. So if we can side with something that's good, that's positive, that's on the level, then we can all do something that'll make all of us have a better situation.
That's definitely 100.
That's what I stand for.
That's 100. And you know, that's why we wanted to bring you on here, so you can, you know, spread some positivity and some good vibes. You know, hip hop is definitely a very fun sport. Right. I say sport because this is definitely a competitive, you know, arena here. But you know, it's not all sex, guns, drugs, violence, hoes, and clothes. You know, we got some actual substance here, and you know, hopefully some of our younger children and you know, even some of our viewers will, you know, try to take some of these situations and be a little bit more conscious, a little bit more aware about what's going on around us.
Exactly.
You know, just educate yourselves about what's really going on in your communities and how you can be proactive in changing some of the, you know, turmoil that's going on out here in these streets, you know, because 95% of it is what we have created, you know.
It is.
You know, I sit and I listen. I love listening to older men talk, because it's just it's like a certain knowledge and wisdom that, you know, our older, you know, OGs have. And you know, I was listening to, you know, a conversation a couple of days ago, and they were saying, man, like, these kids nowadays, your best friend will shoot you. Your homeboy will kill you. He said, we didn't play like that back in the day. He said, if I got a problem with you, we gonna fight it out. I'm gonna beat your ass, boy. Right. But guess what? We gonna live to run to see another day, you know, together. He said, these kids nowadays said, I wish somebody would come up to me and say, oh, I'm about to go shoot such and such because he did something. He said, I'm gonna whoop his ass just for saying that he's finna go shoot, you know, somebody. And it's just like this generation right now is lacking direction. And I say this, and I'm gonna say this open-heartedly, because they don't have no OGs. Right. The way that my generation had OGs and the generation before them had OGs, the generation right now where we supposed to be the OGs, we didn't really have that because our OGs was too busy trying to keep up with us.
Playing around.
You feel what I'm saying? So we have lost that sense of homage that needs to be paid to the streets.
The disconnect.
You feel what I'm saying? And there's been a huge disconnect. And you know, I just wish that these older cats who, you know, do have that knowledge, you know, a lot of them are in jail or you know, have passed, so there's nobody standing in the gap for these millennials, and they have no fucking clue what they're really about to get into if they don't fix their mindset right now.
Because it's real out here.
I'm telling you.
These little niggas getting killed out here.
That part.
Now they
for
acting real dumb. Boy, I tell you, I got lines and lines for that right there.
For sure.
For real.
But guess what? Y'all gonna have to pay for that. So, you know what I'm saying? We can't give y'all all of that You know what I mean? You gotta pay for some of that. This is pay-per-view, by the way. This will be streamed live on our Roku channel. Big shout out to The Hype Magazine. Yes, honey, we're on your TV screens now. That way. But let everybody know where they can find your singles, how they can follow you on all your social media and keep up with everything you got going on, and plug the event that you guys are having this Saturday one more time.
All right. One and only poetic.org. That handles it all. That gives you the social media. Everything is one and only Poetic. Of course, we got the SCLC event coming up this Saturday. It's a Stop the Violence, Stop Talking, Do Something event. And we will be speaking, performing, all talking about what's going on in the community. Yes. That's what we're doing. Next thing is that I am a real person outside of the music. So you reach out to me, I'm going to reach back, and we're going to make something happen. I don't just talk, I do. You know what I mean? Like Shay, she's real people. That's why we gravitate to one another. I call her sister for a reason. Got the same blood in our DNA. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. Appreciate the love always. Thanks for having me out. This is the beginning of the end.
This is the beginning of some really cool stuff. But I love y'all. We got to get out of here. Catch us tomorrow live at Level 5, the Buckhead Loft. Yes, it's going down. Shay Star, Cut the Red Tape, Day, Hot Boy Paco. It's going to be stupid. We're going dumb. We're going to be lit. I'm just trying to tell you. And Thursday and Friday, we at Diamond Club. You already know that's what we do. We turns up night. And then Saturday, the Phone Fusion Jam Festival. Going to be stupid lit. Come out there, full with us. Food, edibles, vendors, kickball, beer pong. Bring your own bottle. Bring your tents. Bring your girls. Whatever you want to do, have a super time. It's gonna be crazy. And then Sunday, I think, with the Atlanta Comedy Theater with Michael Blackston. So, dude, it's a full week. Come with your girl. All right, but I got to go. I see y'all next Tuesday. And, of course, always is Headlines, powered by The Hype Magazine, hosted by yours truly. It's your girl, Shay Star. I love y'all. Peace.
Beats by Hell If I Know.